Hey Los Blancos fans! Welcome back to Real Madrid News, your #1 source for all things Real Madrid. I'm your host, and today we've got some absolutely massive updates you won't want to miss, from a potential $75 million midfielder signing to shocking injury news ahead of our Champions League clash. Plus, you won't believe which former Barcelona star might be in line for the manager's position. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated with everything happening at the Santiago Bernabeu. Let's dive right in. Big transfer. News coming out of the Bernabeu today, as reports from Real Madrid Confidential suggest that Florentino Perez is willing to meet with the agent of Chelsea's star midfielder Enzo Fernandez to discuss a potential summer move. The Argentine international, valued at around $75 million, has been on Madrid's radar for several years. Many of you might remember that Madrid was interested in Fernandez before his move to Chelsea from Benfica, but the asking price of $100 million was deemed too steep by Perez and the sporting directors. That hesitation allowed Chelsea to swoop in and secure the talented midfielder on a long-term contract running until 2033. Despite Chelsea making it clear they have no intention of selling the 24-year-old, Real Madrid's persistent interest could change the dynamics of this situation. Fernandez has established himself as one of Chelsea's key players, but we all know the pull that Los Blancos has for any player. At just 24, Fernandez perfectly aligns with Madrid's transfer policy of targeting young, talented players with high potential. His technical skills and creativity would bring a new dimension to our midfield. The question remains, will Chelsea be willing to negotiate, and is Madrid prepared to meet their valuation? We'll be following this story closely in the coming weeks. In what might be the most surprising news of the week, reports from Fichajes indicate that Real Madrid is internally discussing the potential appointment of Cesc Fabregas as a future manager. Yes, you heard that right. The former Barcelona midfielder. With Carlo Ancelotti's contract set to expire in 2026 and rumors of him possibly leaving for the Brazilian national team after the 2025 Club World Cup, Florentino Perez has begun exploring potential replacements. While Xabi Alonso remains the primary target, his success at Bayer Leverkusen complicates any potential move to Madrid. Fabregas, despite being relatively new to coaching, has impressed many with his work at Como in Serie A. His tactical vision and ability to develop talent, including former Madrid youngster Nico Paz, has caught the attention of the club's hierarchy. Of course, the biggest hurdle would be Fabregas's past as a Barcelona player. However, we've seen Perez make bold decisions before. Remember the Luis Figo transfer? This wouldn't be the first time Madrid has looked past club rivalries to secure the right person for the job. The managerial situation remains fluid, but this development certainly adds an intriguing twist to the succession planning at the Bernabeu. Some positive news for Madrid fans ahead of next week's crucial Champions League quarter-final against Arsenal. Gunners manager Mikel Arteta has confirmed that defender Ricardo Calafiori will be sidelined for weeks due to a knee injury sustained on international duty with Italy. This is the 22-year-old's third knee injury of the season, significantly impacting his debut campaign at Arsenal. Arteta stated in his press conference, "Calafiori unfortunately picked up a knee injury again with the national team. It was really unfortunate how that injury happened, but it could have been much worse. Hopefully, it's going to be a matter of weeks, but we have to see how the injury evolves." The absence of Calafiori will force Arsenal to adjust their defensive setup, potentially creating opportunities for our attacking players to exploit. With Vinicius Jr. and Rodrigo in excellent form, this defensive reshuffle could work in Madrid's favor as we look to advance to the semi-finals. Arsenal will also be relying heavily on Bukayo Saka, who has recently returned from his own injury concerns. This development certainly shifts the momentum slightly in our favor ahead of this crucial European tie. Unfortunately, we have some concerning news on the injury front as well. Thibaut Courtois has been ruled out of Tuesday's Copa del Rey semi-final against Real Sociedad, marking his second consecutive absence after missing the weekend match against Leganés. Courtois picked up an injury during the recent international break in a match where he faced off against his Madrid teammate Andrei Lunin. What was initially expected to be a minor issue has now kept him out for multiple games. While Lunin would likely have started the Copa del Rey match anyway, as he has done throughout the competition this season, Courtois' continued absence raises questions about his availability for upcoming crucial fixtures. The club will be hoping our world-class goalkeeper can return for the weekend's La Liga clash against Valencia and, more importantly, be fit for the Champions League quarter-final against Arsenal. After missing nearly all of last season due to injury, Courtois has reminded everyone this season why he's considered the best goalkeeper in the world, and his services would be sorely missed in these important matches. Looking at these developments, it's clear that the next few weeks will be pivotal for Real Madrid both on and off the pitch. The interest in Enzo Fernandez signals the club's ambition to continue strengthening the squad with world-class talent, potentially preparing for the eventual succession of our aging midfield stars. The managerial speculation is particularly fascinating. While Ancelotti has been exceptional in his second stint, the club is right to plan for the future. The consideration of Fabregas shows that Madrid is willing to think outside the box, though many fans might prefer Xabi Alonso given his history with the club. On the pitch, the injury situation remains a concern. While we can take advantage of Arsenal's defensive issues in the Champions League, our own fitness problems, particularly with Courtois, could prove challenging. Lunin has shown he's capable of stepping up, but in high-pressure European nights, Courtois' experience and quality would be invaluable. That wraps up today's Real Madrid news. To recap, Florentino Perez is reportedly interested in meeting with Enzo Fernandez's agent to discuss a potential transfer. Former Barcelona star Cesc Fabregas is surprisingly on the managerial shortlist. Arsenal will be without defender Calafiori for our Champions League clash, and Thibaut Courtois remains sidelined for the Copa del Rey semi-final against Real Sociedad. What do you think about these developments? Would you welcome Enzo Fernandez to Madrid? Could you accept Fabregas as our future manager? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today. Please leave your comments below and hit the like button. Thank you for watching.